Hello everyone, it's tournament analysis time. In this matchup, it's all about positioning, advantage state, and edge guarding. All key components that Cosmos takes advantage of to win over Sparg0. I talked about in the previous video how important it is to make the most out of it when you have Cloud in disadvantage. Because contrary to popular belief, his disadvantage is really bad. Pyra and Mythra have the range and speed respectively to punish anything Cloud tries to do while he's landing. So I urge you to pay close attention to how Cosmos uses platforms and movement to get Sparg0 in disadvantage. Sparg0 loves to land with aerials, and it will be thoroughly tested. Say what you will, but Cosmos really has one of the best mythras, and it is no slouch when it comes to edge guards. He has really carved his own unique way of edge guarding that we'll see plenty of in this set. I have, however, noticed that there are times where Cosmos gets nervous and starts to fumble. And that's okay. He's playing as one of the top players in the world. Given the opportunity to win over one such as him, who wouldn't be nervous? Also, just stating it for the record, I am very much over the dog on Cosmos face. You guys can stop now. I swear some people's perception of him is lagging behind several years as if he hasn't improved since. I'm glad he's been pushing through despite that fact, but it doesn't need to be this way, you know? Anyway, I'll be breaking down sequences I think are important among some other things moving forward. So grab your favorite snack and sit back.
This set, you're going to see a lot of punishing with up B out of shield, and especially with Aegis, you're going to see a lot of edge guard scenarios, because one of the ways that Aegis wins this match.
I love this little sequence because instead of using back throw, Cosmos does down throw. Knowing that Sparg0 is going to DI in here, you can get an up B extension and still have him off stage. Sparg0 comes down with an aerial, shocker, which is punished by a simple dash back forward tilt dash attack. And then you see the number one thing that gets Cosmos stocks in this set. Run off up B. It's a bit of a checkmate, as if Sparg0 air dodges, he's forced to go low. If Cosmos hits it, he's still forced to go low. And in this scenario, he even forces limit out of Sparg0.
Matchup, especially since Cosmos loves playing mythra, is going to be through raw edge guards with that up B. Right, because up B, it is invincible at Stardom.
This is just one tiny example, but Cosmos uses the safety of the platform to hit Sparg0 for pressing a button. Keep this in mind. Also, I have no idea what this guy is going on about. Neither Ray of Punishment or Chroma does have iframes. He must be confusing it with Lightning Buster or Photon Edge. Those have iframes in startup.
It all comes to whichever has the more opportunities to edge guard the other.
Yeah, definitely. And what I really like from Cosmos, what I noticed is the first time he grabbed him, he didn't pummel because he didn't want him to get limit that fast.
Another sequence where Cosmos forces Sparg0 to spend his limit on recovery. Perfectly spacing around Cloud's down air, pushing the advantage by punishing Sparg0 for hitting a button at a hit stun. I know it looks stupid, but Cosmos actually punished Sparg0's forward air here, and it worked out.
But let's see if he can keep the pace during the whole set, because that is something difficult. Wow, that was a really smart option coming out from Sparg0's part, because he was trying to mix up Cosmos' DIs over there, because he knew he was waiting for an offer.
Nice dodges with switch. Easily the best way to avoid projectiles without spending an air dodge.
For these up Bs, these limit cross up Bs, going past the stage, he does not want to re-grab the ledge at all versus Cosmos. Not only that, that limit up B does have a lot of priority.
I'd like to direct your attention to how Sparg0 almost always presses a button out of hit stun, giving Cosmos free opportunities to punish and juggle.
It's not going to be enough right there, 146%. Cloud with his 2 stocks. Only this is the opportunity where Cosmos needs to take the most out of this situation, just putting Sparg0 at bay, not letting him recover safely, and the punish.
Like, everybody talks about F smash because, I mean, realistically, that hitbox is huge and it is strong. It's not as strong as...
Gets a nice juggle started by stuffing out back air with neutral air and stops the combo prematurely. We all know what happens if that up B finisher misses, and that situation was a bit awkward. Then he gets the Smash Ultimate. It's a 3D gamed and misses the up tilt because Cloud's legs are apart. It was the right idea though. Cosmos then proceeds to catch Sparg0's landings over and over. I also love how Cosmos uses Pyra here. He doesn't commit to anything, spaces attacks in such a way that Sparg0 can't punish him out of shield, waiting for the right opportunity to strike in which he gets a jab to secure the game.
Now waiting for Cosmos to overcommit to an option. A lot of pummels right there.
I think he's also really looking for that
What?
F tilt.
What?
Just catch him in the air. It was just wrong.
Oh my god.
I think Cosmos is really looking for like a down tilt or raw up air or maybe even just a jab kill. And that's why he's trying to switch. Look, there we go.
Yeah.
He didn't want to switch because he knew just if he gets one jab.
For game 2, Sparg0 takes Cosmos to Final Destination to remove the platforms, as they have been the source of most of the damage he took in game 1. Unfortunately, most stages that are good for Cloud are also good for Pyra and Mythra. And spoiler, it turns out they can juggle him regardless of stage pick.
They're really good option to use against Pyra and Mythra specifically because their recovery is not as good. It's very easy to punish. Ooh, we're going to see a back throw right there. Cosmos looking for an edge guard. He wants to get the stock as fast as possible, and that down smash, I'm not going to lie, I didn't think that would hit.
And I think in that situation where Cosmos went really low, he just wanted to full suit Sparg0 away.
Oh, that makes sense, because one hit is better than none, especially if he grabs the ledge.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, down there!
Run off up B to force Sparg0 to go low once again punishes the climb hazard with back throw, resetting the situation. Despite the lack of platforms, Cosmos still punishes Sparg0's landings, taking him coast to coast. Catches the roll with forward air, and after like half a minute, the advantage set is over. Wild.
Oh, yes,
well, but he kept his jump.
Wow, that was... Oh, no!
The up B once again?
Oh, no! He spot out the up smash, and he got the up B, man. Good stuff to Cosmos right there. We're going to get some good bread and butter. 32%. Oh, Cloud off. Does he have a jump? No! Oh, no jump! He didn't even slam down!
Sparg0 is a bit early on the trigger. Cosmos still had iframes. Followed into an incredibly clean stock by Cosmos. My god. Wave punishes back air with grab, goes into a bread and butter. Sparg0 neutral airs out a hit stun, which gets punished by dash attack. Sparg0 did have a jump, and he used it just before his up B. If he wanted to stuff out Cosmos' attack, he had to use up B early, but unfortunately he couldn't reach the ledge this way. With such a big lead, Cosmos doesn't really have to do anything, and he can let Sparg0 come to him, which is exactly what he does. Just super clean Mythra play here with whiff punishes and catching landings over and over.
He's really locked in right now, but we know that if there's someone capable of bringing this back, it's definitely Sparg0. Oh my god,
oh my god, we're gonna get it down there. Oh, no, he didn't get one. He was looking for it though, even again to at least get down there into up smash. Oh, he has limit though. Ooh, ooh. This is really close, and that F smash is gonna take the stock. Cosmos.
Surprisingly, we're going back to Battlefield for game 3.
That Mythra's up air is so good.
Oh.
Wow, that was so good.
So his double jump got caught by Sparg0's back air, and he switched right into the blade beam. I'm not sure if this switch was out of panic, autopilot, or if he just didn't time it correctly. Either way, he got punished. As the commentators say, if it was delayed a little bit, he would have dodged it entirely. And while I would recommend switching to dodge regular blade beams, as we saw earlier, the limit version is way bigger and harder to avoid this way.
Now it'll be the exact same situation as the last game.
No, Cosmos, what are you doing right now?
Getting greedy. Oh,
and he didn't pull the trigger over there.
Why is he not going for the suicide strike? But the neutral is gonna take it.
I really wish Cosmos would have used Blazing End here. It's so exceptional at punishing offstage directional air dodges. Not only does it do a ton of damage, it also resets the situation by giving you another opportunity to seal the deal. He still manages to get the stock, but man, that was rough. What I'm noticing for the last two stocks is that Cosmos is getting hit by back air. A lot. There's a few attempts at foresight, but none of them really work out. At this point, I also think that Sparg0 had the momentum in his favor, and he just wasn't going to be stopped.
This possibly next match.
Oh, I definitely agree. As you saw right there, he was really close to would have been the stock. Ooh, when that F tilt, always doing a great job. Yeah,
that's it. That's it.
For game 4, we're going to Town and City.
People were cheering over there, and now we're going to Town and City. Cosmos is turning clean with that juggling.
Okay, so Sparg0 air dodge and drifted backwards to not get hit by Cosmos' forward air. Unfortunately, that only landed him in a worse situation.
To catch Cosmos off guard and seal the deal, but I actually don't think that. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, he missed the platform.
That was really clever, actually.
He good. These backers giving Cosmos so much trouble, so much damage, and putting him in just the angle, the way that back air is just spells trouble.
So there's a lot of things people call the Cosmos, and for me, this is it. Pyra up B at ledge. And I understand why Sparg0 respects it. He's a kill percent. But it still hurts to see this work at top level when it's such a bad option. Sparg0 calls out Cosmos' jump out of shield, and we proceed to game 5.
What an amazing reaction by Sparg0 just...
For game 5, we run it back to Town City.
Look, right there. Caught him with the jump up here right before he can back here again. And we're going to see the switch to pyra to up tilt?
A Cosmos classic, pancaking with an aerial into up tilt. I think maybe Sparg0 got a bit greedy as he tried to back air, but hey, stock for us.
Only for Cosmos' part, this is where he can get the most damage. The sweet conversion with the back air right there connecting to the LB, dealing all...
I also want to harken back to how Cosmos would do bread and butter and whiff punish Sparg0's landing aerial previously in the set. Now Sparg0 landed with an air dodge, and the situation turned out differently.
Oh yeah, definitely was. He's definitely mad because he's like, damn man, I should not be down. I should not have be making this comeback. My brain is hurting. This set is hard.
Oh, this is really tough spot for Cosmos right there. He manages to survive.
Oh my god!
Spike! And once again, what a nice...
What an impressive recovery, avoiding pretty much everything Sparg0 threw at him. I think the most important switch, funnily enough, avoided the footstool, which would have been devastating in that scenario. Cosmos also kept his jump until the very last moment. If he had jumped any earlier, he would have lost his stock.
He wants to make the stock go away as fast as possible because he knows if he doesn't, he's gonna get ran over. But the blade beam! Wow!
Wow.
Definitely don't agree with that high double jump. You remove far too many options for yourself by doing that. Evidently, he had to side B as soon as he was level with the stage, and that's curtains. I know Sparg0 was close to limit and a low recovery could potentially have been risky too, but at least it would have been better than the outcome we got.
For Cosmos right now, 23%, he gets the F mush!
No jump! There's no jump! He has limit! He's looking for the down air! Oh my god, this is so intense! Oh, we're gonna see an up smash! What?
So much
throw?
going on right now, 136% for Sparg0. He's looking for Sparg0! And Cosmos gets it over Sparg0!
I think it's hilarious that down tilt can do this, and if the opponent isn't ready to tech, they die. Sparg0 was fortunate that he managed to get his limit, because otherwise he would have not come back. And that's how the set ends. It's funny watching this set second and the Aquila Sparg0 set first, because you can clearly tell that Aquila took everything Cosmos did right in this set and refined it for his own. It's rough around the edges, but Cosmos definitely had the right ideas and managed to execute them to an impressive degree. I'll say this now. As a community, we really gotta stop allowing Cloud to mash as much as he does. Watching this set and the Aquila one, Sparg0 takes so much damage from pressing buttons out of hit stun or while landing. It's as simple as moving out of the way and hitting Cloud for swinging. Additionally, while edgeguarding Cloud can be difficult at times, it's what makes this matchup bad for him. There's a lot to learn from this set in that regard. In any case, I believe that's it for now. What was your favorite moment from the set? Let everyone know in the comments. I'll see you next time.